Let's talk about client consultations. Our learning objective is to be able to list the factors involved in a successful client consultation. A consultation is a conversation to find out what the client wants. Aside from finding out what the client wants, you should also be able to analyze the client's lifestyle, face shape, hair texture, density, elasticity, and growth patterns. You should be able to discuss with the client things that will, and will not, work for the client. If a client is asking for a particular haircut that you know will not be flattering for them, you should be able to use gentle persuasion to guide them in a different direction for their look. Discuss with the client their lifestyle. This is an important element in the haircutting process, because if you give the client a haircut that requires 30 to 45 minutes of blow-dry styling every day, and they can only dedicate 10 minutes to styling, then the client will ultimately be unhappy with their hair, and will likely provide you with some not so very nice Yelp reviews. There are 7 basic face shapes. Learning how to create haircuts that will be flattering, and will help to minimize unwanted facial features, is an essential part of the haircutting process. The oval face shape is considered to be the most ideal. This shape can wear any haircut and style. This face shape is characterized by being 1.5 times longer than it is wide. The round face shape is characterized by a round hairline, a round chin line, and broad across the cheeks. In order to minimize these features, you should add height in the haircut, to create the illusion of a slimmer-looking face. The triangular face shape has a distinguishable narrow forehead and wide jawline. To make this face shape more flattering, you should add shorter lengths in the top and bang areas, to create the illusion of width in the forehead area. The heart-shaped face, or inverted triangle, is the exact opposite. It is wide in the forehead, and narrow in the jawline. Here, you should add length to the bang area, and add chin to shoulder length layers, to create the illusion of a more narrow-looking forehead, and a wider-looking jawline. The square face shape can be recognized with its wide forehead, wide jawline and wide cheeks. To minimize the squareness, you will need to round out these features, to create the illusion of softness. The oblong face is very long, and narrow, with hollow cheeks. For this client, add volume to the sides, in order to create the illusion of width in the cheeks. The diamond shape is wide across the cheeks, and narrow in the forehead and jawline. Give the client more fullness across the forehead and jawline, while keeping the sides tucked in close to the cheeks, to create a more oval-appearing shape. When you analyze the client's hair in consideration of the haircut, you will want to look for a variety of features. The first feature to look for will be the client's growth pattern. This pattern is the directional pattern of how the hair naturally grows from the scalp. Many clients will have features such as whorls, or small circular patterns that can cause a haircut to have directional issues. Other clients may have cowlicks, or tufts of hair that stand straight up, when it is cut too short. Make sure to consider the best haircut for your client if any of these growth patterns may exist. Other things to look for in your hair analysis are texture, density and elasticity. Remember, texture is the diameter of each hair strand. It is classified as either fine, medium, or coarse texture. Density is how many strands of hair are in a square inch of the scalp. Density is described as thin, medium, and thick. Elasticity is the ability of the hair to stretch, and return, to its original length without breaking. Wet hair, with a normal elasticity should stretch up to 50% of its length, and return to that length without breaking. Dry hair should stretch to about 20% of its length. Hair with low elasticity is brittle, and breaks easily. Wave patterns, such as straight, wavy, curly, and extremely curly hair, can have a huge impact on your haircut. Straight hair has no volume, wave, or curl pattern. It is very flat, and hugs the head shape. Wavy hair has a minimal amount of volume, with slight body. Curly hair is voluminous, with a tight curled pattern. Extremely curly hair is extremely voluminous, with an extra tight, or kinky curl pattern. Learning the various texture, density, and wave pattern combinations are crucial to being able to achieve a great haircut. Straight, fine hair. Straight, medium hair. Straight, coarse hair. Wavy, fine hair. Wavy, medium hair. Wavy, coarse hair. Curly, fine hair. Curly, medium hair. Curly, coarse hair. Extremely curly, fine hair. Extremely curly, medium hair. Extremely curly, coarse hair. As you can see, there are many combinations of hair textures and wave patterns. Now think of all of the various combinations when you add hair density into the mix. Straight, fine, thin hair. Straight, fine, medium hair. Straight, fine, thick hair, and so on. Then add things like growth patterns into the combinations. Then add face shapes. Let's not forget the varying degrees of elasticity. All of these puzzle pieces are what make the same haircut look and behave uniquely on different people. If you want your client to look her best, then make sure you provide the best consultation possible.